When you picture a king, you probably imagine someone sitting on a throne, surrounded by luxury. But Richard the Lionheart was a different kind of king. He didn't rule from a palace. He ruled from the battlefield. This is the story of the legendary English king whose courage shook the medieval world. Richard was born in 1157 to King Henry II and Eleanor of Aquitaine, one of the most powerful women in European history. From his earliest days, it was clear he was destined for greatness. While other princes were busy learning politics and courtly manners, Richard was mastering the sword. He trained relentlessly with the best knights, led armies into battle as a teenager, and crushed rebellions with a fearless ambition that shocked his rivals. He wasn't just a prince, he was a warrior in the making. In 1189, Richard ascended to the throne of England. But here's the thing, he had almost no interest in actually governing the kingdom. Richard's mind was set on one singular, all-consuming goal, the Crusades. He saw it as his divine mission, his true calling, to lead a Christian army and retake the holy city of Jerusalem from the legendary Sultan Saladin. So Richard embarked on the Third Crusade, sailing with thousands of knights and soldiers. The journey was brutal. They faced treacherous storms, starvation, and even betrayal from within their own ranks. But nothing could break Richard's spirit. His bravery was on full display at the Siege of Acre, where he didn't just command from the back, but personally led the charges into the city's walls. Later, on the march to Jaffa, his strategic genius allowed him to defeat an army far larger than his own. He seemed unstoppable. Even his greatest enemy, Saladin, held a deep respect for him. These two incredible warriors, one Christian and one Muslim, fought each other with everything they had, yet they shared a mutual admiration for each other's honor and skill. Stories of Richard's raw courage spread like wildfire. He fought like a common knight, not a distant king, and his soldiers absolutely adored him for it. His enemies, on the other hand, were terrified. It was said he was the only man alive who could single-handedly fight 100 knights and emerge victorious. But every legend has its tragic turn. On his long journey home from the Crusade, fate finally caught up with him. Richard was captured by the Duke of Austria and held for a massive ransom. The price was so high that it nearly bankrupted the entire Kingdom of England, but his people paid it just to bring their warrior king back. Then, in 1199, during a relatively minor siege in France, Richard was struck by a crossbow bolt. The wound, which seemed minor at first, became infected. And just like that, the king who had survived a lifetime of epic wars and legendary battles died from a simple arrow. Richard the Lionheart left behind more than just a kingdom. He left behind a powerful legend. His name became a symbol of incredible courage, unwavering loyalty, and an unstoppable determination to face any challenge head-on. He was a king who lived and died as a true warrior. If you enjoyed this story, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more legendary tales from history. Thanks for watching.